Delone Catholic High School invites your family to experience our vibrant school community. Visit DeloneCatholic.org today to schedule a personal tour or shadow day so you can make an informed choice about your child's education.
The best way to inform your decision making is to come and see. Visit us. Every day is open house. We welcome you to come by and to learn more about us.
Your child deserves an education that supports your family values. Come see how Delone Catholic High School can support your family.
This is Joseph Cirillo, graduating class of 2023 at Delone Catholic High School in McSherrystown, PA. My previous school experiences didn't prepare me to become the person I am today like Delone Catholic has. And when you enroll at Delone Catholic, you will be challenged, but at the same time, the school community nurtures you to create your own path. Delone Catholic welcomed me into their community and helped me become the person I am meant to be. I participated with the drama department, athletics, organized charity events, and serve in many leadership roles. All of these opportunities have prepared me for the next part of my life. Delone Catholic also helped me to grow in my relationship with God, and now I invite you to join this amazing community.
To schedule a private tour and learn more about Delone Catholic High School, visit DeloneCatholic.org or call 717-637-5969. Delone Catholic, prepared to lead, prepared to serve, and prepared for life.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hi. Good evening. This is Danny Smith. I am coming to you here from the Sheppard Memorial Gymnasium. I am here with Tony Weaver, George Nieder, Mike Knoll, Bill Smith, and our intern Luke. We had a couple housekeeping things we wanted to get to. We want to talk a little bit about the swim team. We have quite a few things we want to take care of. So we are going to unfortunately have to talk over JV a little bit, but if we can get you some bonus coverage of them, we absolutely will. There is a 2-hour delay tomorrow for those of you who have tuned in. Thursday, January 23rd, breakfast will be served. The Maryland bus service will also operate on a 2-hour delay. Families are reminded to check the plans of their home school district for transportation availability schedules. Also, the sophomore class retreat will be held on an abbreviated schedule, and the field trip to the radio station for the DCBN kids will go on. We are just going to leave a little later than planned, but we will still be back here in time for dismissal. Students are encouraged to dress warmly in defense against frigid temperatures, so please be safe and keep in mind when you are getting prepared for tomorrow. We do have some upcoming live stream information. We will be doing the senior night tomorrow night for wrestling, and of course we have the boys varsity game coming up on Friday. So I'm going to just let that up a little bit. I am going to pull that down. We'll get back to that in a minute. That way you get an opportunity to see a little bit of the JV game. We're going into the fourth quarter here. But while we're doing that, I want to give you an update on the swim team. Give you a recap of their season. We have December 3rd, the swimming team participated in Gettysburg and Central Dauphin East. Sophomore Peyton Fowler swam 2 minute 42.73 seconds in the 200 meter IM and I'm sorry, I'm just catching up here. 1 minute 3.35 seconds in the 100 meter freestyle. Freshman Kaylin Sweeney swam 2 minutes 45.74 seconds in the 200 meter freestyle and 1 minute 13.55 seconds in the 100 meter freestyle. Freshman Summer Wesley competed for the first time in the 100 meter freestyle and the 50 meter freestyle. On December 10th at Bishop McDevitt, Peyton Fowler swam 1 minute and 22.77 seconds in the 100 meter breaststroke, setting a DCHS women's record, beating her previous time of 1 minute 26.3 seconds. On December 13th at the Gettysburg Mechanicsburg meet, Peyton Fowler swam 2 minutes 18.6 seconds in the 200 meter freestyle and a 1 minute 20.44 seconds in the 100 meter backstroke. Kaylin Sweeney swam a personal best of 1 minute 13.33 seconds in the 100 meter freestyle. On December 27th, the swimming team participated at the Bulldog Bash at Big Springs High School. Peyton Fowler swam 29.6 seconds in the 50-meter freestyle and finished third with 6 minutes 14.85 seconds in the 500-meter free. Summer Wesley swam 40.99 seconds in the 50-meter freestyle and 1 minute 52.24 seconds in the 100-meter freestyle. Kaylin Sweeney swam 2 minutes and 55.67 seconds in the 200-meter free and 1 minute 17.92 seconds in the 100-meter freestyle. On January 11th, the swimming team participated at the Muhlenberg Mayhem Invitational, and Peyton Feller swam 1 minute 23.84 seconds in the 100-meter breast and 103.40 seconds in the 100-meter freestyle. Kaylin Sweeney swam, that might have been 1 minute 3.4 seconds. Sorry, that might have been a typo in that. I think that's what that was, 1 minute 3.4 seconds in the 100-meter freestyle. Kaylin Sweeney swam 33.46 seconds in the 50-meter free and 1 minute 39.94 in the 100-meter breast. Summer Wesley swam 40.73 seconds in the 50-meter freestyle and 1 minute 39.29 seconds in the 100-meter freestyle. And rounding out their season on January 16th, well, that's what we had to date anyhow as their season recap. So up to January 16th, the swim team participated at the Gettysburg Redland meet. Peyton Fowler swam 1 minute 19.62 seconds in the 100-meter fly and 1 minute 21.81 seconds in the 100-meter back. Kaylin Sweeney swam 1 minute 14.77 in the 100-meter free and 1 minute 31.15 seconds in the 100-meter back. Summer Wesley swam 38.22 seconds in the 50-meter free and 1 minute 34.98 seconds in the 100-meter freestyle. So way to go, Squirettes. We're so proud of your accomplishments. I'm so sorry that we're unable to cover really everything. I think swimming would be an awesome event to be able to cover if that was something we were able to do. But unfortunately, we can't be everywhere, and there's certain restrictions to what we can do. We got a late start to covering the winter sports with wrestling, girls and boys basketball. So, what we're going to plan to do is we have some upcoming senior nights. So we're going to do some highlights before we get into the live streaming of the events, of a recap of co-ed wrestling, boys varsity and girls varsity, of their season up to date. So if you want to tune in the next few nights, we'll be able to do that prior to the start of the regular live streaming event. With our upcoming live streams, I don't want to put that date, the graphic up over, since we're down to the last 4 minutes of the JV game, and I appreciate Luke jumping in here for Mr. Knoll to take care of giving him a little bit of break before he does the varsity game. So thank you, Luke, for taking care of that, the camera for us. And before we turn things over to Tony and George, do want to go over some of the upcoming things going on here. On Thursday, January 23rd, like I said, we have wrestling, and that is our senior night for that. Friday, January 24th, we'll be back here for the boys varsity basketball, and that's their senior night as well. And Wednesday, January 29th, the girls varsity basketball game will be here for that as well. We also do have an all-school liturgy. It feels like forever. I was out the last time they did that. I think my dad was in the hospital, so we didn't get a chance to do that one. But we'll be back here, God willing, and everybody stays healthy and the weather cooperates, on January 30th for the all-school liturgy. What else do we have coming up here? Of course, the senior nights on the 23rd, 24th, and 29th. We do want to, we will get this up throughout the evening, but thank our Squire Guild sponsors: Trummer Family Dentistry, GNS Foods, Donald B. Smith Roofing Incorporated, McSherrystown Home Association, Griffith Plumbing Services, the McSherrystown K Council number 2551, and the Ladies Auxiliary, Hanover Auto Team, David Roth Orthodontics, Thrive at Molly Bruce, Conawago Enterprises, Conawago Contractors, and UPMC. We appreciate all of the generous support from our Squire Guild members, which many of you know. The Squires Guild was established in 2023, and it's an association of businesses that provide financial and professional support for the academic and extracurricular programs of Delone and its students in the pursuit of excellence. In addition to the financial support, businesses can support Delone Catholic through volunteering. You can come in as a guest speaker. You can extend opportunities for students through internships. You can participate in tax credit programs. And as always, we appreciate you praying for the school and our students. Prayer is a very important aspect of our day-to-day here. So that is certainly a way that you can help support our students. If you're interested in becoming a member of the Squires Guild, if you reach out to Mr. Matthew Thomas, who's our Director of Community Engagement, you can reach him at mthomas@delonecatholic.org. You can contact him 717-637-5969, extension 216, or visit the delonecatholic.org/Squires Guild member. We'll also have the QR code up on the screen throughout the live screen this evening and at halftime. We have a new induction class. I believe it's the 10th induction class of the Delone Catholic Hall of Honor. Sorry, I got a little caught up in the game and things going on around me. I'm not used to doing this when there's so much going on. But congratulations to those inductees. John Gastley, he's class of 59. Dick Nieder, class of 63. Brother Dominic Smith, class of 59. Lionel Linney Smith, class of 43. Patty Smith, class of 82. They will formally be inducted. The class of 2025 will formally be inducted on Friday, February 7th, as part of the school celebration on Founders Day. There will be a QR code up where you can scan to make your reservations. It's a phenomenal event. If you have not been, I strongly suggest that you come to one of these. It's very well put on. The things I've learned about people that I thought that I knew fairly well when our own Tony Weaver got inducted. They do this great video presentation. It's nice, it's short, but it's very well put together and done. And I learned just some amazing things, not only about him, but the other inductees that night. I think we've been to 2 now. And I think we actually have something else going on that night, so I don't think we're going to make this year's, but you never know. We might be able to make an appearance. But this is a wonderful event. I highly suggest that you look into it and go support and congratulate the inductees and reconnect with people you might have not seen in a while. We do have some opportunities to save a little bit coming up with 2 different areas here. The early application deadline has been extended to January 31st. Normally the application for enrollment is $80, I believe, but if you apply by January 31st, you can save an additional $10. We will get the link up there so that you can scan, or you can check out the website or go to the MyDCHS app. Has the information and the links on there. And also, for those of you who haven't ordered your yearbook yet, if you get that order in by January 31st, you will also save an additional $10 off the price of that. There's some ways to customize it, and all the information's on the website or the MyDCHS app. For those of you who are our bingo lovers, bingo is back. It's going to start back up this Saturday, February 22nd, so keep an eye out on social media and the website for more details about that. But it is a cash bingo, which is sponsored by Delone Catholic Athletic Association and the Notre Dame Club of Gettysburg. Let me see if I can't get that graphic up there for you. I'm going to see if when the guys are ready, we're going to get them popped on. But here's the information for the bingo. The doors are going to open at 4 o'clock. dinner served from 5 to 6:15. That dinner includes the roast turkey platter. Bingo starts at 6:30. And looks like the guys are getting ready. So I'm going to leave this up. And as soon as I get the okay from Tony, I'm going to get things on, and I will be back for halftime.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome here to the Sheppard Gym here in the campus of Delone Catholic High School for tonight's game between the Squires of Delone and the Lancaster Catholic Crusaders. I'm Tony Weaver with George Nieder, Mike Knowles on camera. Luke's doing everything else with Danny and Bill Smith producing and directing us tonight. George, tonight we have a long-standing rivalry with Lancaster Catholic started up again. This game was originally scheduled for Lancaster Catholic last week, got snowed out, and they moved it here actually 2 weeks ago, and then they moved it here to tonight. So we picked it up. The only Lancaster Catholic uncharacteristically is 0-16. Now they play in LL League Division III, play some very tough teams, and a couple games they only lost by a little bit. They played Dallastown, which is a Division I team in the York League here, and they lost by 3. And the other night, Eastern beat them pretty bad. Now Eastern leads Division II of the YAIA, and Eastern beat them 65-38.
Yeah, Tony, we haven't seen them play this year, obviously. We did take a look at their schedule. They play a very tough schedule, played a lot of tough teams, but surprisingly seem to be winless. But we looked at those standings in districts. They still have an opportunity if they win some games, remarkably be able to move forward. Because
they have 6 games left, and say they win 5 of the 6, they might be able to squeak in because they take 10 out of Double A, and right now they're Triple A, and they're sitting at 10 right now.
Yeah.
Or they only take 6, maybe. Am I wrong here? Yeah, they take 6 out of Triple A, but they could couple wins and they're going to climb right in there.
Yeah, theoretically they have a lot to play for. You're right, Tony. It goes back to the old Central Penn Catholic League.
Yeah.
And
like we said, we were sitting up here looking at their purple uniforms, and I'm thinking, going 50 years ago, they were still wearing purple. It's Trinity comes in here still wearing green. York Catholic, they're shaded green.
Brings back a lot of memories.
McDevitt comes in wearing that blue of McDevitt, the Madonna blue.
Yeah.
It's all the same stuff, and it does, and it's good to see Delone keeping up the rivalries with these teams that we used to play.
Yeah. Well, we had Delone here against York Catholic, our last game that we did with the boys. A thriller in overtime.
Yeah,
Delone prevails.
Double overtime. Of course, the first overtime might as well not have happened because nobody even took a shot, I don't believe, in that game.
But still thrilling.
It was 40-40 at the end of regulation, and Delone pulled away in the second overtime and won 50-45.
But, Tony, that was a big game for the division standings, and it was a big game for districts.
Yeah, districts, it looks like Delone's pretty well. Unless they get upset tonight and maybe against New Oxford. Now, we're not downplaying anything. You got to play the games.
Right.
And Bermudian gave Delone a heck of a game here earlier in the year. Delone should stay at number 2. York Catholic right now is number 3 by a little bit over Greenwood, and Greenwood could actually move up to 3. If Delone stays where they are, they would start the districts right here at home on the Thursday, the 20th of February, as the number 2 seed. I'm almost positive, I'll go out on a limb and say we'll probably have that game if it's here.
Yeah, we will. Tony, you hit on a good point. You got to play the games. You got to go play the games. Delone comes off a big victory against York Catholic. A couple days later, they travel up to Biglerville. On paper, you think it would be a pretty easy matchup. Delone is losing after the first quarter in that game.
And only up 3 at half. Now, they did end up blowing Biglerville out last night by 30. But still, they had trouble getting that motor going.
Yep, came out of the locker room and just weren't quite ready, and that was a little bit of concern, I'm sure, although we didn't speak to him. I'll bet it was a concern for the coach. We want to see if they're ready coming out of the locker room tonight from start to finish.
Yeah, looking at the stats here for Delone, Delone averages 68.5 a game. They allow 52. But now Luke Roberts averaging 15, Brandon Smith averaging 14, Liam O'Brien almost 13. That's 41 points. So that's 27 points spread out now of the other 2 starters and the guys off the bench. That's pretty good. That's pretty good balanced scoring when you get 27 off the bench.
Yeah, you're looking for that balanced scoring. It's something that we talked about when we did the last girls game, Tony, to get a little bit more scoring from the 1-2 punch that the Squirettes have.
Yeah, and we did the 49-41 loss to Trinity the other night, Delone girls, and we'll just take a real quick peep at what they're doing in playoff thing.
Of course, they're in Quad A.
They're in Quad A where they take 10. I think they're pretty well in. They're going to go to the playoffs. Right now they're 5th, and they would match up against Boiling Springs. Delone's at 13-4. Delone should be able to take care of business the rest of the way down, but like you say, you got to play the game. Bermudian comes in here. We're going to have that game on DCBN. And if they would do that, I think they could jump to 4 if Boiling Springs has a little bit of trouble. Other than that, they'll stay in 5, and they would start the playoffs on Friday the 21st at Boiling Springs.
Right.
I don't know if we would go do that game or not. That would be up to the school. But that, once you're in the quarterfinals, if Delone would lose that game, they could still play back.
Yeah,
and
Tony,
try, because they take 5 to the districts.
A good point here, Tony. And you talked about this before we came on the air. These rankings that we look at every game, and we refresh ourselves by looking at them, there's a stop date with respect to what games count and what games don't count anymore.
Yeah, February 12th is the stop date. You can't count any games after that. But now league playoffs do not count in the standings. They have to be regular season games, and you can't add any regular season games after January 31st or something like that.
They won't count in the power ratings.
Yeah, they won't. If you add a game to get, that won't count. Only your 22 games that are scheduled count. So you can't count the league playoffs, which hopefully Delone right now, Delone boys actually are tied for the league in Division 3 of the YAIA.
Very well could come down between them and York Catholic tying for the division championship.
Yeah, and if everything goes the way it's supposed to, that's probably going to happen. And that would keep Delone at number 2 also in the districts.
And then those teams, Tony, would go into the county playoffs, but the county playoffs do not count towards district seedings.
Nope, they don't count. And how they would be seeded, since each one game, it would probably be who has the higher district seed to put, where they would go in the county playoffs. But that's where we stand here tonight. And like we said, the Lancaster Catholic's 0-16. They have some good players here. Some of the names we remember from football, Brandon Way, number 15. Where I didn't get their starters. They didn't get here to Delone until about 10-6 tonight. They had a little trouble getting here somehow.
Well, you got the weather, you got the ice, all that sort of thing. But Tony, I tried to do a little research with what I could get. Of course, we didn't see these teams play. But I think they have a number 24, Tyler Humphrey. He looks to be their leading scorer. I think he's averaging 15 points a game. He's a junior, number 24. And then Colton Henniger, he's a junior, averaging 9, and Anthony Brody averaging 8. He's a junior. So 3 juniors are their leading scorers.
Well, Brandon Wade's a junior also.
Yeah, 3 juniors are their leading scorers, 3 of them.
Now, the assistant coach was going to bring me up the starting lineups, but I didn't get them yet. I think maybe he was the head JV coach, and they just won over Delone here by about 20 in the JV game. So we're just going to have to wait till Mr. Lawrence announces them and then go from there with the starters. We think we know who they are, but we won't give them out officially until they're named.
Right. Well, let's talk a little bit about this Delone team, Tony. First of all, we did get word that one of the players, I think it was Chase Martin, tweaked his ankle, turned his ankle up at Big Laville. We're not sure what his status is tonight. Will he be able to go? I think a lot depends on how he works out here down on the floor in front of us.
Yeah. He's out there shooting around right now, and we'll have to see if he gets any minutes. But we also noted that Colin Redding, I don't think, played much, if at all, in the JV game. And he would be, one of the guys off the bench that where Chase would usually come in. So
right. So we'll wait to figure that out. It looks like Liam O'Brien had a big game up at Big Laville. I think he might have had 18 points.
Yeah, 19 last night. Let's go over the starters for Delone, by the way. Brendan Clayball, number 1, he'll start. Liam O'Brien, number 5, he'll start. Griffin Collins, number 12, will be the point. Brandon Smith, number 21, and Luke Rebert, number 32. And Luke's been coming alive here. He actually averages 15 points a game. Mm-hmm. And like I said, he had 15. Brandon Smith is 14, and Liam O'Brien all but 13 points a game.
Yeah,
so
I think it's a fair statement, Tony. You're talking about Luke Rebert probably playing his way back into shape because he had that injury, that rib injury.
Yeah, it took him, he missed, probably 6-7 games.
Yeah. And
he is coming back, and now he's got 6-7 games now under his belt since his injury, and Delone's 13-2 and have 6 games left. They got non-league games against New Oxford coming up Saturday night, and Camp Hill in here too. And this is a non-league game too.
Yeah.
So after tonight, they'll have 16 games with 6 left.
Tony, I want to do a shout out here on number 55 for Delone's basketball team, Zeke Vandergriff, 6'2", junior. Came in off the bench when Luke got in trouble against York Catholic and scored 2 big buckets down low for us, which was really pivotal.
Yeah, he laid him in. And that's his game. He's going to get the ball down low. He's going to go right up with it and lay it in. And that's, he didn't put the ball on the floor. He didn't get it taken. And now Luke didn't do it all himself. He got great entry passes from the point guards. But when he got it in there, he knew what to do with it.
He positioned himself well. He got the ball, put it up, good footwork, and finished off the shot. They were 2 big buckets, and we needed a little bit of lift and had to get some time, find some time savings. But Luke was on the bench.
Yeah, I was going to say,
buy some time.
They were very pivotal shots in that game too, because every shot counted. Because Delone was down and then went ahead 33-32, and all of a sudden York Catholic was back up. Delone went ahead 40-36, and York Catholic made the last 4 points of the game to tie it up and send it into OT.
Yeah, that was a great game.
And
but those 2 teams very well could meet again, but we'll put that on hold for now. Tonight we're going to talk about Lancaster Catholic and Delone.
Yeah, like I said, I looked. I couldn't find much about Lancaster Catholic other than what George has here, the scoring averages and stuff. So we're going to have to, just go in the fly with them. We think we know the starters, but obviously the kid that's averaging 15 is going to play.
Yeah,
so Tyler Humphrey, but they're out there in the court and they didn't take their warm-ups off yet, so we really can't see the numbers.
Well, a long ride from Lancaster Catholic, probably over an hour on a very, very cold night. I don't think we're going to have too many Lancaster Catholic fans here tonight, but if you're listening in, we hope you enjoy the broadcast, okay? We'll bring it to you. Tony and I really enjoy doing the games, so I hope you're well and finding your way through this cold weather safely.
Let's say hi to Marty Clunk down where he lives, and George, why don't you take the next one for Buzz?
Yeah, I want to do a little shout out here for our good friend and classmate Joe Clunk. We heard he's feeling a little bit under the weather. Joe, I hope you're feeling better, listening in on the game tonight, and hope you're healing up and doing fine.
And we know you can't play hockey, but then again, you weren't that good anyway. So, right now, this is a big game for Delone. But if they want to stay where they are, it's not a league game. It does nothing in the YAIA, but it certainly means something in District 3 AA playoffs.
Yeah, you and I keep an eye on those power ratings, and it's they're Delone's classification, keeping an eye. They're hoping they can get a home game here, position themselves well to get a home game in districts.
Well, it's really tough in AA. AA is the toughest bracket, if you ask me, because 4 teams play. They only take 4 teams into the district. 4 teams play, and if you lose your first game, you're done. There's only 2 that go into the state playoffs.
Yeah.
That's the only bracket that happens in. And
you could be a one and done. You're right.
If the York Catholic and Delone play here, they're going to have maybe 8 losses, 7 or 8 losses between them.
Yep.
30-some wins between them, and somebody's going home.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see what happens that night. Hopefully, not hopefully. I'd like to see both of them go and them actually meet at Hershey for the championship, but we'll have to wait and see how that pans out. We got 2:10 left here before the game starts. We'll send it over to Tree Lawrence here with about a minute left, and he'll give us the starters, then we'll have the national anthem and go from there.
So we have Lancaster Catholic here, Tony, and we have the boys basketball game against Littlestown.
On Friday night, it's parents' night for the seniors here. And then tomorrow night there's wrestling.
We're doing that game.
Yeah, we're doing Littlestown Friday night. It'll be senior night here for the Squires, big night. And then following week we have the senior night for the girls against Bermudian, which is a big game for Delone. And the Bermudians, although they beat them by 28 up at Bermudian always seems to give Delone trouble here. So busy week here for DCBN in this cold weather. We've been on every night, but last night Delone did play last night. The girls beat Bigloville here 65-20 to make their record 13-4. Remember Saturday night there's a big doubleheader up at New Oxford. I'm not sure who plays first. I don't know if Mike knows or not who plays first, the boys or the girls up there, but it's 6 o'clock. The JV games start at 3 and 4:30, and the varsity games start at 6 and 7:30. We're going to send it over there now.
Between the Crusaders of Lancaster Catholic and your homestanding Delone Catholic Squires. Delone Catholic is emphasizing good sportsmanship from its coaches, players, and fans. This contest is being played for the benefit of the student athletes of these schools. No handheld signs, no banners, or noise makers are permitted. All spectators are asked to remain seated during play and to wait for their stoppage in play to exit the gymnasium. And spectated by the actions of the leader interfering with this contest will be removed from the gymnasium. In case of emergency, please use either the Delone Avenue exit or the South Street exit of the main lobby. We would like to thank the for security for being on hand this evening. Spectators who need assistance may identify security at the entrances of the gymnasium. And in the event of sudden cardiac arrest, the closest AED can be found in the gymnasium lobby. Thank you. Now let's get tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Crusaders of Lancaster Catholic. Coached by David Lucas. Assisted by Corey Portis, Jack Shedleski, Johnny Vesper, and Ross Conway. He's a junior guard. Number 0, Clinton Taylor. He's a junior guard. Number 4, Anthony Brody. He's a junior forward. Number 15, Brandon Gray. He's a junior center. Number 24, Tyler Humphrey. He's a senior forward. Number 32, Brian Sowers. The Crusaders of Lancaster Catholic. And now let's meet the homestanding Delone Catholic Squires. Coached by Brandon Small, assisted by Bryce Monroy and Cam Powell. He's a sophomore guard, number 12, Griffin Collins. He's a junior guard, number 5, Liam O'Brien. He's a junior center, number 32, Luke Redder. He's a senior guard, number 1, Braden Clayball. And he's a senior forward, number 21, Braden Smith. The Squires of Delone Catholic. Your referees for tonight's game, Bill Miller, Kevin Lawrence, and Daniel Whitehead. At this time, we would ask you to please rise, gentlemen, please do your pass for the singing of our national anthem this evening by Bella Garcia.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And we're back here, and starters for Lancaster Catholic are Colton Henninger, number 0, Anthony Brody, number 4, Brandon Wade, number 15, Tyler Humphrey, number 24, and Brian Sowers, number 32. Well, we should be able to see those numbers, George.
Yeah, I think so, Tony. Looks like
Rebert's going to jump against Humphrey.
Yep.
Bill Miller out here with Kevin Lawrence, and I didn't get the name of the third ref there. It's been around. And here we go, ready for tip-off. Ball goes up, tip, taken by Lancaster Catholic. Henninger brings the ball across the timeline. Delone looks like they're going to be in a 2-3 zone here, George. Start off.
Yep.
And turnaround jumper, not there. Rebounded by Rebert. That was Henninger taking that shot from the post. Griffin Collins out front, gets the ball to Smith. Smith gets it into Luke Rebert. Spins, tries to get rid of it, loses it. Brandon Way takes it up the court, gets it knocked out, and it's going to stay with Lancaster Catholic under the basket.
Well, Brandon Way pushing that ball hard and quick, Tony, to the bucket.
Nice defense by Griffin Collins there, knocking the ball out of bounds. They'll trigger it in under the basket. Humphrey has it. Back to Henninger.
Delone in this 2-3 zone, Tony.
Good movement by Lancaster Catholic, and there's a three by number 4, not there. Griffin Collins gets the rebound. They let him go to the basket, lays it up, and it's blocked, but Luke Rebert's there to clean it up and put it in.
Yeah, good block there by number 24. I think it was Humphrey, but
Delone's going to press a little bit too. Anthony Brody has it, back to Sowers out front. Henninger's going to turnaround jumper, not there again by number 24 to Humphrey. Delone brings it up the court. Smith takes it, gives it to Rebert. Back to Rebert. Liam O'Brien from way downtown, not there. Oh, nice rebound by Griffin Collins. Gives it to Rebert. Stops, spins, and puts it in.
Well, you know, giving an assist there, Tony, by Collins, running that rebound down. Good hustle on his part.
Delone with a 1-2-2 trap here. Got to get back, though. Brandon Way tries to get it through, but it's kicked by Luke Rebert, and it's going to stay with Lancaster Catholic.
I think you're going to see number 24, Tyler Humphrey, Tony, get his shots. He is the leading scorer for this team. He averages 15 points.
He had 2 good looks so far. He has the ball now, takes it to the basket.
Yeah, he's aggressive.
And he finally lets one to go.
Yep.
Griffin Collins brings it up over the timeline. Over to Clayball. Clayball stops, drives to the basket, gets it back to Rebert. Liam O'Brien drives, stops, puts it against the glass too hard. Brandon Way rips the rebound down, but he throws it away as number 4, Anthony Brody, couldn't control that pass.
Yeah, really didn't have a lot there. Should have taken his time there, Tony. Looked like Delone was back.
Wasn't a lot of pressure there.
Yeah.
Collins going to trigger it in.
A little bit more under control.
Smith gets it to Liam. Oh, that's a bomb. Not there. Lancaster Catholic on the run. Nice shot by number 0. I think that was 0.
Henninger.
Smith stops, gets it back to Collins. Play ball. Luke Rebert with a 15-footer. He got it.
Yeah, it was a tough shot, Tony, because Humphrey went out there and really contested that jump shot.
All 6 points scored by Rebert. Number 24 loses it out of bounds, Humphrey, but it's going to stay with Lancaster Catholic. 5:08 left here in the first quarter, 6-4. Fast-paced game so far. Swung to the corner, get it back inside to Humphrey. Humphrey gets it outside to Brody. A long jumper, got it, number 32. Sowers sticks it in the hole. Lancaster Catholic by 1. O'Brien stops, fakes, goes to the basket. Collins has it. Into Rebert. Rebert turns, shoots, not there. Ray in the rebound.
Pretty good look.
That's about 3 rebounds for Ray already. Gives it to him going to the basket, but that's blocked by Rebert. And the ball's thrown away by Collins. Too much for O'Brien to get. 4:28 left here in the first quarter.
Well,
Lancaster
I'll say this, Tony, out of the chute here in the early going, this doesn't look like a winless Lancaster Catholic team, does it?
No, these guys almost stolen. Back to Humphrey. Oh, Humphrey just throws it to Rebert. And Delone brings it up the court. O'Brien to Clayball. Clayball drives, gives it to Rebert. Smith going to take a three from downtown. He got it.
I like that. That was a good kick out to Smith, wide open.
He got his feet set there, and Humphrey brings it across the timeline. Another three by Lancaster Catholic. Got it. That was number 4, I believe.
It was.
Brody. Stuck that in the hole. 10-9. Smith going to take another one from the same spot, and he hit it again. What do we got here? 12-10. 3:44 left here in the. What if we hit 80? Does somebody get a free sandwich or something somewhere? Or
Who called that timeout? Was that Lancaster Catholic?
I think it was. That's who I'm giving it to.
Mm-hmm. Well, Lancaster Catholic with their scoring spread out with Henninger with 2, Brody with 3, Humphrey with 2, and Sowers with 3 for a total of 10.
Smith and Rebert both have 6 for Delone.
Yeah.
It was like watching an instant replay for it had to be the same spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how deep they're going to go in the bench here, although number 5, Jackson Lagenstein, has come into the game for number 4, Anthony Brody. Delone's still going to have that one, and they're picking up three-quarter court now. They're dropping back a little bit.
1-2-2 press. And that's where
that's what he wanted to trap, and he breaks through the double team into Humphrey. Humphrey spins, lays it up, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't look like an 0-16 team to me.
Nope.
They can put the ball in the hole.
Humphrey's going to get his shots.
Oh, nice shot by Griffin Collins. Went the whole way to the basket, and laid it home.
Humphrey contested that, did everything he could.
That's tough trying to get in there against Rebert.
Yeah.
Number 3, Matt Carroll in the game also for Lancaster Catholic now. Collins drives, stops, gets it back to Liam. Liam gives it up to Clayball. Over to Collins. Delone up 2.
Lancaster Catholic man-to-man.
Clayball drives, stops, lays it high off the glass, not there. Rebert controls it, turns around, jumper, not there. And again, number 24, Tyler Humphrey, pulls it down.
Well, he leads this team in scoring and rebounding, I'm sure.
Henninger out front, drives to the basket, lays it up. Oh, nice rebound by Lancaster Catholic. Humphrey that time, but he couldn't make it go.
Yeah.
I think he didn't think he had more time than he thought, and that ball's going to be knocked out of bounds and stay with Delone. And Chase Martin's going to come in here.
Going to test that ankle.
And 24, William Smith going to come in.
And Colin Redding.
And Colin Redding comes in, and Liam O'Brien, Clayball, and Griffin Collins going to take a seat. Back to Braden Smith, I'm sorry. Looks like Luke Vandergrift's going to come into the game. Colin Redding has it. Bill Smith. And we got a foul on number 15, Brandon Way.
Yeah, just a little bit of a push down there, a little bit of a shove, trying to.
That's the first foul called here with 2:07 left here in the first quarter on anybody. Vandergrift's going to come in to give Luke Rebert a little bit of a rest here. So four subs out there for Delone right now. Smith gets it. Back to Redding. Redding gives it to Smith. Bill Smith, not there.
Well, good box out there by Brody for Lancaster Catholic, getting that rebound.
Brody made it. That was a great block out. Brings it up the court. Ball almost stolen. Controlled by number 5 there, Langenstein. Sowers gives it back to Langenstein. Back to Sowers.
Lancaster Catholic in no hurry here.
No, they're playing around with it out front.
Yeah.
They're down 2, but you know, it's Delone's.
Coach is shouting instructions from the bench.
I think Coach Staub's getting what he wants here, though. He's getting his starters some time on the bench without Lancaster Catholic doing anything here. A long 3, got it. Number 3, Matt Carroll sticks it home. 1-point lead for Lancaster Catholic. Colin Redding to Smith. Smith's going to take another three from the corner, and again he buries it.
I'd say he likes that spot on the floor down there, Tony.
Yeah, that time he was a little more to the left. But oh, and Lancaster Catholic throws the ball away. It's going to go back over to Delone.
Well, Delone gets the turnover they're looking for.
Let's see who we're going in here. Is that Rebert coming back in the game?
Yep.
For Smith now, all the starters have gotten a little bit of a rest.
Lancaster Catholic getting Humphrey some rest as he stays on the bench.
1:02, 1 minute, under a minute now. Smith out front, Bill Smith.
Lancaster Catholic goes to zone.
Little 3-2 zone it looks like too. Or 2-1-2, I can't tell if zero's up there or not. Smith from downtown, not there. Rebert on the rebound, lays it up and in.
Yeah, Luke, finding his way in there, getting some good position and getting that rebound, that was big.
8 points for him with 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. We have some stat work to do today, George.
Yeah,
none of these 40-49 games.
Yeah, Delone stays in their 2-3 zone, Tony.
Yeah, I doubt if they'll come out of that as long as they have the lead. Looks like Lancaster's going to play for the last shot here. The arrow favors Lancaster Catholic, although I don't know why. It should favor. Was there a jump ball? Did we miss one since the start of the game here? Down to under 10 seconds now. A long three, not there. Grandergriff pulls the rebound down. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter with the score. Delone Catholic 19, Lancaster Catholic 15. Griffin Collins with 2, Brandon Smith with 9, and 8 for Luke Rebert for a total of 19.
Well, the scoring is certainly spread out here for Lancaster Catholic. Henninger has 2, Carroll has 3, Brody has 3, Humphrey has 4, and Sowers has 3. Total of 15 points in a well-played first quarter.
Yeah, fast-paced first quarter too. Both teams, Lancaster Catholic started off man-to-man and went back to a zone, 2-3 zone, and or 3-2 zone, or 1-2-2, whatever you want to call it. Delone stayed in that zone the whole half.
Yeah. Both teams got their subs in. Humphrey got some well-deserved rest there for about 2 minutes. I expect to see him back on the court.
Yeah,
I would think number 24.
We'll have to see who starts here for Delone. You know, all the starters got at least 2 minutes of rest there for Delone.
Yeah.
Like I said, the arrow has the ball going to Lancaster Catholic here. I thought Lancaster Catholic got the tip, but maybe Delone got it and it was stolen. Yeah. Let's see, Delone's bringing back their starters here. Clayball, actually favors Delone. I was wrong. It's going that way.
Yeah.
Griffin Collins, Brandon Clayball, Liam O'Brien, Brandon Smith, and Luke Rebert on the court, and Matt Carroll's out there, along with Henninger, Brandon Way, number 32 Sowers, and is number 24 out there yet, or is he still on the bench?
He's still on the bench.
Okay, number 4 is in the game also, Brody.
And they stay with, I think, is a 2-3 zone.
Collins from downtown, not there, rebounded and knocked away by O'Brien, and he controls it. He gets it to Clayball. Clayball back to O'Brien, over to Collins. Smith's going to take one from the other corner, and not there. Oh, nice rebound by Liam O'Brien. Got it up midair and put it right back up.
Well timed on his part. Good follow-up.
First 2 points for Liam. 4 has it into Brandon Way. They're moving the ball really well. A duck under, nice shot by number 32, Brian Sowers.
Somebody wanted to walk, but I didn't think so. I thought it was a good step through.
I didn't think it was a walk either. Collins drives.
Got a hand in there. That was on 32, I believe, Sowers.
That's the only guy close to it. I think it has to be 32. That's the first foul in the second quarter, and it is number 32. Brian Sowers, his first. Brandon Way has 1, and that's all the fouls that were called here with 7:03 left here in the second quarter. Delone up 21-17. Triggered in under the basket. Liam O'Brien's going to take a 3. Rolls it out. Ball's going to stay with Delone.
Yes, good set play by Delone on the inbounds. They got the shooter what they wanted, Liam O'Brien from the corner. Just couldn't knock it down.
Something happened with Brandon Way here. He turned an ankle. He's going to have to come out of the game for a minute. And here comes number 24 back in, Tyler Humphrey. I think he turned his ankle there trying to guard the shot.
Yeah, he's going to try to
do the same thing. Into Luke Rebert. He spins, stops, gets it back to O'Brien. They triple teamed him there.
Yep.
Gives it up to Griffin Collins.
Pretty good defense there by number 5.
Yeah, they're back to man now.
Langenstein.
A little bit of a weave out front.
Oh, good.
Rebert gets his rebound back and sticks it in. Yeah. What a play by Luke Rebert.
Good job sticking with it.
He missed the first one, but like George said, stuck with it and got the rebound in midair and put it right back in. That was a nice defense there, reach in by Liam O'Brien, upsetting that drive to the basket, and he kicked it out of bounds and stayed with Delone now.
Yep. Looks like Lancaster Catholic's going to pick up here full court.
Yeah, they're going to try a little bit of a press. They're down 6 now with 6:22 left before halftime. We'll go back to Danny Smith at halftime. Griffin Collins breaks that press and brings it into the forecourt. Gets to Rebert, back to Liam O'Brien, in the corner to Smith. Tries to go to the hole, gets the rebound back, but he can't make the shot.
A lot of hands in there, and Lancaster Catholic pushes.
Henninger has it now. Back out front. A long 3, not there. Number 32 gets the rebound, no call. Smith takes it down the court. Intercepted by 0, number Henninger. Up the court to Humphrey. He tries to lay it up, and he's fouled, and it's good.
Yeah, that wasn't a good matchup for us, Tony. We should have just let him go.
Clayball gets his first foul, first team foul in the second quarter.
That was Humphrey there finishing that off.
So he's going to get a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play here.
Yeah, a lot of action there end to end.
Yeah, 23-19. He can make it 23-20. Humphrey shot, got it.
Humphrey was 7 points so far in the game.
Griffin Collins coming up court. Gets it to Liam O'Brien. O'Brien has it. Goes to the basket. And the shot don't go. Nice rebound by Smith.
Yeah.
Griffin Collins.
Oh, just lost his footing.
Well, I think he,
just lost his footing.
Moisture on the floor there.
Yeah.
It looks like he went down with that.
Yeah. Good job by Smith keeping that ball alive.
Sowers is going to take a seat, and number 3, Matt Carroll's coming back in for the Crusaders.
And Delone pulls the press off.
Yeah, they.
Crusaders walk it down.
Well, they went to 1-3-1 zoners. Yeah, 1-3-1 zone now.
Half court trap.
He beats the trap. Inside the 24, and he's up and in.
Yeah,
see why he's the leading scorer.
Yeah, you can see his strength of his game right there. He wants that ball down there. He's aggressive with it, and he will take it to the hole.
5-0 run here by Lancaster Catholic, cuts the lead to 1.
Yeah, he's got his hand on him. Got to get his hand off of him.
We got a foul on number 5, Jackson Langenstein.
Yeah, Langenstein.
His first, team second.
Moving his feet well, but he's got to get his hands off of him.
5 minutes exactly left here in the second quarter. And there Liam O'Brien. Back to Clayball. Clayball back to Griffin Collins.
And Lancaster Catholic back in their man-to-man.
Yeah, I think that's a,
Oh, good workaround by the big man for Lancaster Catholic.
Oh, don't go. Nice rebound by O'Brien. Clayball gets it down to Rebert. Rebert drives, lays it up, has it blocked, but he's fouled. Is it number 4 got the foul, George?
I don't think it's 24.
That is 4. It's 4
Yeah,
got
24 had the good block, but 4 had him with the body, I guess.
Anthony Brody. So Luke Roberts going to go to the line 4-2. Again, Delone only shooting 52% from the foul line. They're going to have to clean that up. 2 subs waiting to come in for Delone after this first shot. Roberts' first shot's up and rolls off.
Saturday can't get here quick enough.
And the same 2 subs come in again for Delone. That's Colin Redding and Chase Martin into the game. Rebert will shoot another one. His second shot's up and rolls around and falls in.
Yep.
11 points for Rebert. A long 3, and they can shoot the 3s.
That was number 4, Tony.
Number 4, Anthony Brody.
Yes. No hesitation on that shot. Now they look like in a 2-3
Chase
zone.
Martin just lazied the pass, and it was intercepted. Laid up nicely by Henninger.
Henninger. Good left hand, good finish, good strong finish.
Biggest lead of the night for Lancaster Catholic. 27-24. Smith drives, stops. Luke Rebert has it out front. O'Brien has it. Brings it out, settles it down.
Lancaster Catholic doing a good job in this zone.
Yeah, they've been switching up defenses really well. Robert has it. Colin Redding drives to the basket, gets it back to Liam O'Brien. That's a little too far for him to think about shooting, but it's down to 3:30 left.
Well, defensively, Lancaster Catholic's got Humphrey in the middle there, and he can contest those shots.
No call. And Kevin Lawrence called it from out front. We're going to give 2 shots to Brandon Smith. See who that foul's on.
Might be 3, number 3, I think.
That's the 4th team foul against Lancaster Catholic, and his number 3. You're right, George. Matt Carroll. His first.
No need for him to reach in there, Tony. He has the big guy coming from behind to help him.
Smith's first shot is good. He'd give him 10 in the night. Smith will get 1 more. His second shot's up. Not there. 2 for 4 from the line for Delone.
Luke Rebert makes it tough out there at the point there in that 1-3-1 trap.
Falls out of the hands of number 4, Brody, but it was knocked out by number 34, Colin Redding.
They utilize his height very well out there.
Yeah, it's going to stay with Lancaster Catholic.
Delone goes zone on the inbounds.
Another 3-pointer, and not there. Ball's up in the air, batted away.
Well, good job by Humphrey, Tony.
Yeah, good job by Humphrey getting that ball back. Back into Humphrey now. Spin dribbles. Can't get it up. Gives it off to number 4. Ball's knocked around, and Luke Rebert finally gets it. Whoa!
Well, it's going to be interesting what they're going to call here.
Who are they calling it on? Are they calling it on number 4? Yes, they are.
Yeah.
That's Brody's second foul, and that's the 5th foul, so Luke Rebert will go to the line 4-2 with Delone down 2 with 2:51 left here in the second quarter.
Got a little physical underneath there a little bit there.
Little physical.
Everybody was fighting for the ball.
Yeah. Rebert will shoot 2. First shot's up, and he got it.
A nice stroke there.
12 points in the night now for Rebert. He'll get 1 more. Second shot's up. Got them both.
Delone full court press.
Yeah, they got a little bit.
They throw over top of it.
Yeah, I thought it was double dribble too. Liam O'Brien's going to foul him going to the basket, and he put it in.
Tony, I was really impressed with Humphrey putting that ball on the floor under control and going hard to the hole and finishing strong. Now he's got an opportunity
for another 3-point play.
Yes. 11 points on the night.
And misses that one. And they save it under their basket and get it back. Ball's on the floor again.
Good ball fake.
Yeah, out front. Henninger has it now. Going to the basket. Nobody there.
Delone working that 2-3 zone.
Gets it back to Sowers. You know, George, one of the things I see, anybody in this court can throw it. Anybody for Lancaster Catholic can throw the 3 up there at any time.
Yeah, they're not shy about taking it.
A 15-footer in and out.
Good shot, Tony.
It was a good shot. He turned around from 15 foot, and Sowers just couldn't make it go down.
Yep.
Over to Redding. Into Rebert. Rebert has it taken away, but it's going to be a foul on 0.
Well, he worked his way around out front. Just called a little bit of the wrist, I think. Not a lot, but enough to be called.
Looks like number 2.
That's number 1.
Yeah, it was 0. Henninger.
Yeah.
Committed the foul, and Rebert's going to shoot 2 more. Shots up. Got that one. So Luke's 4 for 5 from the foul line.
Well, Tony, we said this with 2 minutes into the game. This does not look like a winless team, does it?
No, it doesn't to me. Like I said, they played Dallastown very tough. Second shot's up. Rolls around, not there. And we're going to have Smith on a foul for Delone. That's his first, team's 3rd.
That was a good rebound there by Lancaster Catholic. Delone really crashed the boards hard.
Dalone's going to keep the press on full court. Humphrey has it. Oh, that might have been a walk, I thought. Humphrey again drives to the basket. Jump stops. A long three, not there. Rebounded by William Smith. Gives it Colin Redding.
A little bit too much dribbling.
Gets it into Rebert. Rebert's fouled.
Yeah, that's a bad foul there by Lancaster Catholic.
And that's Humphrey, his first.
The reach around, and Delone's going to march to the line.
With 1:28 left here in the second quarter. Rebert again will shoot 2. His first shot's up. Got it. He'll get one more. 15 points for Rebert on the night so far. Game's knotted up with 1:28 left. Second shot, got them both. Ball stone a wall. Delone, nice job getting back there. Nice pass inside to Humphrey, but it's blocked.
Luke Rebert coming in the neck of time to block that shot.
Brian Sowers made a great inbound.
Yeah.
Blue timeout, did he say?
Yeah, blue.
That's our second timeout.
Well, Tyler Humphrey with 11 points already in this game. He averages 15, so he's well ahead of his average for the game.
Sowers made a great in pass there.
Yeah.
And Rebert came out of nowhere to block that shot.
Just in the neck of time.
That's his third block of the night. Halftime, we'll be giving it back to Danny Smith. He'll give you a little bit more information about what's going on here in Squire territory.
Well,
tomorrow night there's a wrestling match here in DCBN, and then on Friday night we'll be back here for Parents' Night when the boys play Littlestown. Don't forget about the big game up at New Oxford on Saturday night. The girls play at 6, the boys play at 7:30. That's the official word we've been given here.
That's always a good matchup, and they've done that for a number of years, and those kids know each other and they play hard, and it's a great contest, couple contests to watch. That's a great outing, so if you have an opportunity to get up there and see that game, I'd encourage you to do so. Looks like Delone's got their starting 5 back on the court here, Tony, with 1:16 left.
And nobody in foul trouble for Delone, and for Lancaster Catholic.
Brody's got 2.
Yeah, that's all they have. They only have 2 fouls. That's the only one. So nobody really in any foul trouble. Lancaster Catholic triggering it under the basket with 1:16 left here in the second quarter. Delone up 30-29. They look for Humphrey, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Delone back in the 2-3 zone.
And they should.
Henninger has it out front. Back over to Brody, to Henninger. Playing around with it out front. Over here to number 5, Langenstein. Back to Henninger. They might be playing for the last shot. They're not going to play against the zone unless they can get it into Humphrey. We got a double. Got Humphrey of 1 side. They got a double post player there. 32 went in to play the post too. Sowers, they had two in the post. So they pulled it back out with 37 seconds left now.
Well, I think you're down to 1 shot now.
And again, now they got Sowers in the post. Delone trying to get in the passing lanes. Inside, goes to Sowers. Good ball movement by Lancaster Catholic, but they can't just seem to get an open pop.
Well, they're certainly not forcing anything, that's for sure. Now they got to go. It's about 8 seconds to go.
Sowers has the ball out front, gets a screen. Sowers takes it to the hole, back over, and the ball was out of bounds. I don't know how much time was on the clock. They're gonna leave it at 1, I think.
I don't think you can get a shot off with .01.
Well, we don't know how many.
Yeah.
There's no tenths of a second here.
Yeah.
It's gone. Does it count? Are they going to count it?
They counted it.
They counted a 2-point shot.
A catch and throw, because there's no time to put your feet back on the court.
They're going to count that.
Caught it and threw it in one motion, and the Lancaster Catholic coaches could just shake their heads. There's nothing you can do about something like that.
And Delone has a 13-point quarter. Lancaster Catholic has a 14-point quarter, so it's 32-29 here at half. Liam O'Brien with 2 points Griffin Collin with 2 points. Brandon Smith with that last shot gets 12. And here we go. Luke Rebert has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 for a total of 32.
Henninger with 4. Carroll with 3. Brody with 6. Humphrey with 11. And Sowers with 5 for a total of 29. And that was some catch and shoot with no interruption in that movement.
So with 9, we'll be back to give you the second half here shortly. We're going to turn it over to Danny Smith right now. We'll be back shortly.
Well, thanks for hanging in there with us, everyone. And this is Danny Smith at halftime for you. For those of you, I saw our numbers jump up right before halftime. You tuned in just in time to see an incredible shot. I believe that was by Brendan Smith. It's been a great first half, a lot of back and forth. So share out the link, spread the word. We'll be hanging in here till... oh, I see. I just saw Luke was changing the battery. We'll be hanging in here until the through the end of the fourth quarter here, bringing you the live action. Thank you to Tony and George who were keeping us up to date on the play-by-play and the color. Just as a recap for everybody, in case you were not here at the beginning of this, we did go over a lot of upcoming things, but we do have a 2-hour delay tomorrow. School does want you to know that there will be breakfast served and that Maryland bus service will operate on a 2-hour delay. Families are reminded to check the plans of their home school districts for transportation availability and schedules. I did see Conawaga is also on a 2-hour delay, but if you're in any other school district, please make sure you check and know what those transportation plans are. The sophomore class retreat will be held on an abbreviated schedule. And for those DCBN students who are going on the field trip with us tomorrow to the radio station, we will be going. You may dress down for that field trip, but please dress warm and don't forget to pack your lunch. Students are encouraged to dress warmly in defense against the frigid temperatures, so please stay safe. So we will see you on a 2-hour delay schedule tomorrow. Our upcoming live streams Thursday, tomorrow, January 23rd, we have wrestling. It is also senior night. We'll be coming on a little early to recap the wrestling season for you. Friday, January 24th, we will have boys varsity senior night, and we will be coming on a little bit early to recap the boys varsity season for you as well there. Congratulations to all of our seniors in our sports. We did a little recap of the swimming season earlier, and that is unfortunately one we're not able to bring to you, but we do want to congratulate the seniors and all swimmers on their great season. On the 29th, the girls varsity basketball has their senior night, so we will come on a little early there too and recap the girls season. Congratulations to Coach Eckenrode for his 600th win, catching that with us here this year. And we will, of course, all this is pending on weather, illness, injury, all those good things. We do want to give a shout out to Mr. Sherdell, who is letting us keep things set up here since we are going to be here Thursday and Friday so that we don't have to take things up and down. We very much appreciate that, especially the people who carry the things up and down on the bleachers. Huge shout out again to our Squire Guild members. Luke's been doing a great job running the board and keeping those icons up, getting them up on the screen for you. If you're interested in becoming a Squire Guild member or supporting our students through coming in and being a guest speaker, offering an intern opportunity, financial support is always welcome and prayers are always welcome, but please reach out to Mr. Matthew Thomas. He's our Director of Community Engagement. His contact information is on your screen. You can also find his information on the MyDCHS app as well as our website. You can scan the QR code for additional information. We have the Hall of Honor coming up, and that is, again, you can scan that QR code to make your reservations or get more information about our inductees. They did a phenomenal job on the website giving you some background information, so we do want to this year I think is the 10th year, and we have, I believe, 50 inductees into the Hall of Honor. I say this every time we talk about it. It is an amazingly well run and put together event. If you've never been, I strongly suggest it. So please take the time to at least check out the information about our inductees on the website, or come join us for the dinner and ceremony. Applications to come to Delone, the deadline for a discounted application is that's been extended to January 31st. So if you apply by January 31st, you can save $10 off your application fee. And if you're already here and you need to order your yearbook, you still have time to save $10. Go to the website, scan the QR code, check out the information. But now's the time to place those orders if you have not yet. We have a huge banner up here because there was a lot of information, and I want to make sure you get it all. You may remember last year the bingos, we ran them in February, March, and April. We'll be doing that again this year. The first date is Saturday, February 22nd. Check out the website, social media for additional information. But the cost is $20 per ticket, which includes your roast turkey dinner platter, 20 games of regular bingo, paying out $50 per game. Doors will open at 4 o'clock. Dinner is served from 5 to 6:15. Bingo starts at 6:30. You'll be playing here at the Delone Catholic High School cafeteria. There will be specials and speed bingo available. Door prizes will be given out. We do ask no children under the age of 6 are permitted. If you would like tickets or have questions, you can contact Patty Smith at 717-451-7618. Also, they are collecting non-perishable food items for God's Meal Barrel and donations for the Adams County SPCA. So please, if you have any questions about what they're taking, please contact Patty Smith. But this is all being sponsored by the Delone Catholic Athletic Association and the Notre Dame Club of Gettysburg. So thank you to those organizations, those volunteers, those individuals who put this together. And thank you, Patty, for all you do for Delone. We really appreciate it. Everything that we talk about here at halftime or before, all the events, not just for our school, but our partner schools like St. Teresa, you can find out more details about those things going on our website, of course, our mobile app, the My DCHS app, and our social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, formerly known as Twitter, and LinkedIn. So check out what's going on and what we have here. They do a phenomenal job. Thank you, Mrs. Furman, for highlighting the students and things that are going on throughout the year in the school. It's a great way to stay in touch, see what's going on. I got to tell you, I love that My DCHS app. I am on it at least once a day, checking out everything from what's for lunch to what color the day is, anything that's upcoming. They do a really good job of putting that together. So I'm going to check. Can you see if the guys are ready? If not, I can still go on, but they're ready? Okay, well, give me just a moment. I'm going to turn things back over to them after I plug George's mic back in.
And we're back here at the Sheppard Gym here in the campus of Delone Catholic High School. 32-29, the Squires lead here at halftime. We'll bring you the second half here. They're giving a winning 50-50 number out now. George, quite a game here.
Yeah,
for
you know,
an 0-16 team. You know,
you and I are talking about that, Tony, here at halftime, that this certainly doesn't look like a winless 0-16 team. They play hard, they play well, and Delone's got their hands full with a score at halftime, 32-29.
Yeah, and Brandon Way, who started for York Catholic, don't look like he's going to be playing the second half. He's over there with ice on his ankle, and he's also in his warm-up, so he might be done for the night.
Yeah, he's going to be done. Before we go into the second half, Tony, let's talk a little bit about that highlight reel shot by Braden Smith. I'd say that shot makes Sports Center.
Yeah, Braden Smith, great shot.
Catch and shoot.
Caught it in the midair and tossed it up there, and it went in.
Yep.
I actually thought he got hacked too, but you know, we'll take the two.
Well, leading scorer for Lancaster Catholic is Tyler Humphrey with 11. Okay, he's the leading scorer for them. The team has a total of 29.
Yeah, and Luke Rubbert has 16, and Braden Smith has 12. I keep saying his first name wrong. I'm very sorry. Braden Smith has 12, and that's 28 of the 32 points.
Yep. Delone's got their starters back out on the court. All 5 starters started the game.
And most of them got decent amount of rest there in the first quarter. Nice job by Coach Staub getting his subs in. And we'll have to see who starts now for York Catholic. I'm probably going to be, my guess is 3 or 5, played a lot of minutes. Matt Carroll. Let's see who they bring out here. They're bringing out Sowers.
Henninger. Brody is 4.
Brody. And Carroll's the other one.
Yep.
That's who's starting for.
And Humphrey.
Yeah, and Humphrey's out
Humphrey's
there, of course. Humphrey's running the post again. Sowers takes a 15-footer, not there, and Luke Weber on the rebound. That was a good look by Sowers. It just wouldn't go.
Yep, very good look. Good shot selection.
Again, man-to-man as Griffin Collins has it out front. Gets it down low to O'Brien. O'Brien to Rebert. Rebert stops, pops it up, not there.
Good
Rebounded
pull
by Humphrey. He's being harassed by Delone, but he gets it up now to Carroll.
Took his time and didn't throw the ball away. Controlled the ball well off the rebound.
Humphrey has it. He's going to take a 5-footer, not there. Nice rebound. And a 3-banger, not there again. Rebounded by O'Brien. A lot of hands in on him, but no call. Nice pass to Clayball. He lays it up and in.
Yeah.
It was a great entry pass there by Griffin Collins.
And Delone goes to the 2-3 zone. We're seeing more of that.
Yeah, they can get up in the passing lanes there. The ball goes to Brody. Brody looks around and gives it up to Sowers out front here in the point. Game has slowed down just a little bit since that frantic opening quarter. Blue timeout. That's their third.
Yeah, they're calling them blue. I'd call them purple.
Yeah,
but
well, it's a little tough. Let's just say blue.
Okay.
6:40 left here in the third quarter. 34-29 the Squires.
Yeah, the 2-3 zone by Delone, Tony, really has slowed Lancaster Catholic down a little bit.
Yeah, like I said, from that hectic first quarter when it was 19-15. But Delone's been doing a better job the last 4 or 5 minutes of actual game time here covering the 3-shooter because Lancaster Catholic was getting a lot of good looks from 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see what adjustments Lancaster Catholic makes to address that zone.
And Humphrey's a heck of a player. He not only scores, he's a nice rebounder too. Mm-hmm. And Brandon Way, who was in here now, he's not going to play. He had 4 rebounds in the first quarter before he got hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, he looked like he ran the court very, very well.
All right, now 32 Sowers will trigger it in here. It looks like he's going to throw it back to Colton Henninger. He brings it across the timeline to Brody. Sowers has it out front. Again, they got Humphrey in the post there. Trying to get him loose. Sowers. Back to Brody. Very deliberate play by Lancaster Catholic trying to find what they want. They got Matt Carroll down on the low post also. Sowers has the ball taken away.
Good pressure by Delone forcing that turnover.
Robert gets it, gives it to Clayball. Back to Clayball. Drives. Takes a 15-footer and it rolls in. How that one in, I don't know.
Got a little bit of spin.
Yeah. He must have put some spin on it. 36-29 Delone with their biggest lead of the night at 7. Henninger brings it across the timeline. Sowers looks to shoot. Not there. Gets it into Humphrey. Humphrey puts it on the ground, drives, lays it up. A nice block by Rebert.
Yeah, it was a great block.
Controlled his body and didn't foul. Out front to O'Brien. O'Brien thought about it, but didn't take it. Collins has it. We're down to 5:27 left here. Collins drives, goes to the basket, lays it up. Not there. Ball's lost out of bounds by, was that Humphrey? Humphrey did lose it out of bounds.
He did, Tony. It's the kind of rebound you have to control. Nobody from Delone around the ball, and you just can't grab the ball and it gets out of bounds from you.
Slipped through his hands there. They got Smith gets it. He's close to the out of bounds, but he controls himself. Takes it to the hole, throws it away.
Delone a little bit out of control there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wanted to get Liam a 3-point shot, and the pass just wasn't there. Henninger brings it up over the timeline here. Delone still in that 2-3 zone. Nice pass inside. No call underneath. Play ball has it. Smith has it now, going to the basket. Over across to Collins. Liam O'Brien. Collins gives it to Rebert on a give and go and got it in.
I don't know if he gave it to him or if it was deflected, but
Yeah,
it looked good.
I'm going to say he gave it to him.
But it looked good.
But you're right, it could have been deflected into his hands. Delone with a 9-point lead now.
Sowers in the lane. Really don't want to put that ball on the floor right there. A lot of defenders around.
Finger roll not there for Henninger.
Henninger, nice shot by Henninger. Just couldn't get that to go.
Luke Rebert's controlling the boards now. Delone.
And this game's starting to get away from Lancaster Catholic right here, Tony.
Liam O'Brien has it. Back to Clayball. Gets a screen out front. Drive to the basket. Lays it up. High off the basket. And Clayball he has 6 points here in this quarter.
And
another timeout by Lancaster Catholic, and that's their 4th.
This is the run Delone was looking to make right here. As the bucket is, the lid's still on the bucket for Lancaster Catholic. They have not scored.
8 points for Delone in this quarter, and no points for Lancaster Catholic with 4:10 left in the third quarter. 6 points by Clayball, and Luke Rebert now up to 18.
Well, a lot of it is the effectiveness of this 2-3 zone. Lancaster Catholic has not solved it. And what shots they've got have been contested, and Delone's getting all the rebounds.
But if I'd be Coach Staub, I'd be letting them know there's probably a run in them yet for Lancaster Catholic.
Yeah. But good timeout by Lancaster Catholic.
I thought they got 2 or 3 nice looks at the basket, Lancaster Catholic. They just couldn't get the ball to go there.
Yep.
And Delone's going to send out their starting 5 again. See if Lancaster Catholic makes any changes here in their 5 guys they had out in the court. Remember, wrestling tomorrow night, parents' night for these Delone Squires on Friday night against crosstown rival Littlestown. And it's the same 5 coming out here for Lancaster Catholic. We got Henninger, we got Carroll, we got Brody, Humphrey, and Sowers. Sowers playing the middle of the zone now. Going to try to get Humphrey going through the baseline, it looks like, George. Looking to take the long 3 was Carroll, but he didn't take it. Back to Sowers. Back in the baseline now to Humphrey. Tries to get around Rebert. Throws it across to Sowers. That's double dribble. Didn't get the call there. Sowers has it back out front. That's where they wanted it. Up and no good. Humphrey gets the rebound back, puts it up again, and gets it in. Nice job by Humphrey.
Humphrey worked hard to get those 2 points, real hard down low.
Collins brings it up.
Collins with a hard push.
Yeah, a little bit out of control there. He had to slow it down. The numbers weren't there for him. 40-31, 3:18 left here. And we're going to have a sub coming in. Looks like number 5. Langenstein's going to come in for Carroll. No fouls at all called here in this quarter yet. Back to Liam O'Brien. He's being guarded by Langenstein. Collins brings it around. Langenstein on him now. Back to O'Brien. O'Brien across court to Clayball. Clayball drives, stops, lays it up, and he got another 2, and he's fouled.
All of a sudden, Clayball taking the ball to the hole and finishing strong.
And we got that foul on. That's the first on any team here in the third quarter, and it was on 0. Colton Henninger, his second. And Clayball is going to try to make, like we said, the old-fashioned 3-point play. He has 8 points, and now he still has 8. Delone's biggest lead of the night now at 11, George.
Yeah.
42-31. Clayball with 4 shots and 8 points.
And with that lead, Tony, 11 that you pointed out, Delone's going to sub here.
Yeah, they're taking Clayball and
Collins out.
Collins out of the game. They're the 2 guys that trigger everything on offense from out front.
Redding comes in, and
William Smith.
William
I'm sorry.
Smith comes
I don't know why I want to call him Knoll. Langenstein has it out front to Humphrey. Gets it back in. Humphrey again. Langenstein. Back to Brody. Back to Langenstein. Ball moved around out front. We're down to 2:35. Humphrey has it 28 feet from the basket. Nice pass inside. Oh, nice block. Did Liam get that, or did Rebert get that?
No, Liam.
Liam O'Brien blocked Sauer's shot there.
Yep.
He's going to stay with Lancaster Catholic under their basket.
Delone moving very well in this 2-3 zone. Lancaster Catholic really has not solved it.
Ball's almost taken away by Smith out front. Humphrey has it. Guarded by Redding in the zone. Back to Humphrey. Humphrey gets it back to Sowers. Cross court to Langenstein. Brody back to Langenstein. Brody's Sowers. He's going to take about a 20-footer. Not there. Liam O'Brien on the rebound.
All Delone right now this quarter, Tony.
Yep. O'Brien drives, gives it back to William Smith. Smith gets it to Colin Redding. Colin Redding gets it to Liam O'Brien. Timeout Delone. That's their first.
Well, 2 points this quarter. 2 points this quarter for Lancaster Catholic. It's been all Delone. Have not solved that 2-3 zone.
Yeah. I missed a shot. Who made a foul shot for Delone? I got him for 10 points. They got him for 42. Oh, that's right. I'm right. It's 42-31. 10 points so far for Delone, only 2 points for Lancaster Catholic. Good time out there by Coach Staub, I think. We were a little disoriented out here.
Yeah.
See if he puts anybody back in the game here. No, he's keeping the same 5 out there that they had on. Braden Smith. Clayball. No, Clayball's not there. O'Brien, Redding, Smith, and Rebert. Rebert, the leading scorer with 18 for Delone. Lancaster going to go back in the zone. I don't know if Delone's going to play against this.
I don't think they will.
Redding. Smith's going to take a long 3. Got it! I guess they will play against it, George.
I guess they will.
Who am I?
Yeah.
Delone up 14. Back to Brody. Langenstein has it out front. Down close to a minute. A long 3. Not there. Rims out. Rebounded by Delone. William Smith comes up with it. Starts up the court. Gets the ball to Braden Smith. Oh. Tried to pass it over, but somehow the basket got in the way. Rebert coming out, Liam O'Brien coming out. Luke Vandergriff in the game now. And Chase it's Clayball back in.
Yep.
Getting him out here for the last 45 seconds. Langenstein over here to Brody. Back to Langenstein. Humphrey, nice inbound, but nice block away there by Colin Redding. Takes it, gets it to Clayball. Clayball loses it out of bounds with 25 seconds left.
Yeah.
I think Coach Staub wanted some hands on there, but not going to get the call.
Nope.
So with 25 seconds left, Delone up 14 here in the third quarter. And the ball comes in to Henninger. Brings it across the timeline, gets it over to Brody. Back to Henninger.
Sowers wants that ball down low on the baseline,
yes,
but they just can't get it to him.
Down to 10 seconds. Langenstein. Going to be a long 3. Got it at the buzzer. Boy, we've seen a couple of them tonight.
Henninger with a 3-pointer.
Puts it through. 5-point quarter for them, and a 13-point quarter for Delone. It's 45-34. Error favors Delone. Let's go over the scoring here. Braden Clayball, all 8 points in that quarter. Liam O'Brien still stuck on 2. Griffin Collins with 2. Braden Smith with 15 points. And with 18 points, and the leading scorer is Luke Rebert.
Henninger knocked down that 3. He has a total of 7 in the game. Carroll 3, Brody 6, Humphrey 13, and Sowers with 5 for a total of 34.
So 45-34 going into the last quarter here. And the error now favors Delone will get the ball here to start the 4th quarter.
Well, Lancaster Catholic struggling to find a solution to handle this 2-3 zone by Delone Catholic.
Yeah, and that was giving up that last shot. I mean, it was a good look for being a last-second shot. It wasn't like it was a desperation toss or anything.
Yeah.
Delone brings back their starters into the game here to start the 4th quarter. And Lancaster Catholic also brings back the same 5 they had in the court. Ball goes to Smith. Back out to Griffin Collins.
Lancaster Catholic
in a man-to-man now.
Yeah, they're really up in their man-to-man pressure.
Liam O'Brien has it. Back over to Clayball. Clayball's going to take a 3. Not there. Rebounded nicely by Brody.
Well,
Brody gets it across to Henninger, and up the court they come. Cross court intercepted by O'Brien, and he's going to go in uncontested here, I think. Lays it up and in.
Yep.
4 points for Liam O'Brien. Back up to 13-point lead for Delone. Oh, nice inbounds play. Oh, great block by Luke Rebert. Again to O'Brien. He lays it up. No call. Luke Rebert's down, but he's up and running now. Langenstein takes it to the hole, lays it up, but he's fouled by number 12.
Yeah, good move by Langenstein. A little hesitation dribble, and then went to his right real hard.
Collins' first foul, first team foul on Delone here in the 4th quarter.
Drew the contact, but couldn't finish the shot. But he'll go to the line for 2.
Langenstein to shoot 2. 7:09 left. The first one's up. Got it. Cuts the lead to 12. Carroll coming in and going to give Sowers a little bit of a rest. Yeah, you just don't get comfortable in this game, do you? I mean, we got an 11-point lead, but you don't know. Second shot, got them both. Now it's an 11-point lead.
Yeah, they're trying to speed Delone up into some bad shots with this defense, so amping up their pressure, defensive pressure.
Back to Collins. And we're under 7 minutes now. Rebert gets it out at the top of the key. Okay, a nice give and go to Rebert.
Yeah.
He now has 20. Back up to a 13-point lead. Langenstein takes it to the hole. Nice feed to
good interior pass.
Humphrey's not going to miss that shot.
Good interior pass. He's on his quota for the game. He's got 15 points.
Liam O'Brien gives it to Collins, and he walks with 6:28 left. Delone up by 11.
And that's what Lancaster Catholic's going to have to do, Tony. They're going to have to turn Delone over. They're trying to speed them up and get them out of their game a little bit.
Humphrey takes a little bit of a break, and Sowers comes back in. Looking to get a 3 was Langenstein that time. He couldn't get it. Carroll has it now out front. Back to Langenstein. Gets it inside. A long 3, not there. Rebounded nicely by Collins. Collins gets it across to Clayball, but the ball again's taken away by Lancaster Catholic. Drives on Rebert, lays it up. Not there. Rebounded by Clayball.
That's good defense, and I didn't think it was a foul either.
Clayball gets it to Collins. Collins across court to Smith. Smith from 3. Got another one.
You know, some nights, Tony, you're just feeling it, and he's feeling it.
18 points for him now. 52-38. Langenstein not there. Rebounded nicely by Liam O'Brien. Didn't need that. Langenstein gets to Sowers. Sowers makes a move, steps back from 3, unless it banks, it's not going to be there.
Yeah, it just didn't look real smooth
Play
there.
ball gets it across to Liam O'Brien.
Delone needs to settle down here a little bit.
Yeah, 5:30 left in the game. Collins across the timeline. Spins, gets it to Clayball. Clayball into Rebert. Rebert across to O'Brien. O'Brien to Collins. Stops a little 5-footer. Not there. Ball knocked out of bounds by Lancaster Catholic. And they'll stay with Delone with 5:09 left. Delone up 14. Ball to Liam O'Brien. Back to play ball. Smith, he's going to take another three from there. And again, he hit it. That's his fifth three of the night.
He was pulling the trigger. It didn't matter who was coming at him.
He has 21.
Good inbounds play by Delone, looking for the hot shooter, and they found it.
Ball's thrown out of bounds.
Yeah.
Going to go over to Delone, 55-38 with 4:51 left. And I think did Lancaster Catholic call that?
Yes, they did.
That's their 5th timeout now, what I have here.
Well,
but I guess they needed to down 17 with 4:51 left. Great defensive effort here by Delone here in the second half.
Yeah, real good defense. Braden Smith with a hot hand, Tony, knocking down those threes.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threes for Braden Smith and a conventional three-point play, which gives him 21 for the night.
Yeah,
Luke Rebert has 20.
Yep.
You know, there's only 4 scores here for Delone on the night.
Yeah.
1, 2, no, there's 5. Griffin Collins has 2.
Humphrey is the leading scorer for Lancaster Catholic. He's on his average. He's at 15 right now.
So the pace of the game has picked up again like it was in the first quarter. Delone 55. Delone averages 68 points a game. And they're going to be close to that because if Lancaster Catholic's going to be in this, they're going to have to put Delone on the line, I would think.
Yeah. And a lot of it is even when you got a player with a hot hand, you want to realize it and keep feeding him the ball. And Delone's done a real good job of that tonight with Braden Smith.
Yeah, he hit, like I said, 6 threes here. Delone going to key the inbounds.
And let's acknowledge Luke Rebert's work inside with a bunch of blocks inside.
Yeah, plus he has 20 points.
Yep.
Ball goes to Collins. Delone breaks the press with Liam O'Brien. Drive to the basket, gets it to Rebert. Rebert back to Clayball. He's going to take a 3, and he hits it.
Yeah, good, nice pass by Luke Rebert, finding that open man at the 3-point lane, knocking it down there.
Delone opens a 20-point lead here. Langenstein has it out front. Henninger has it now. Back to Langenstein.
Yeah, only 4 points in this quarter for Lancaster Catholic. They're really struggling offensively.
Ball almost taken away by Smith. A 3 from the corner, yes.
Yeah.
And Henninger stops the bleeding for a little bit. Clayball has it. Over to Smith. Thought about it, but didn't take it.
Yeah,
we're down to 4 minutes now. Into Smith, back to Delone taking their time here.
Well, they got Luke Rebert down low if they can find him. He's got the mismatch.
Ball, Liam O'Brien lets it get away from him. And number 3 takes it in and lays it in, Matt Carroll. 3:40 left, Delone's lead down to 15. Clayball has it. Back to Liam O'Brien. To Collins. Whoa. Fouling number 3, Matt Carroll, his second, team's first here in the fourth quarter. 3:27 left, Delone 58, Lancaster Catholic 43. Hope everybody's enjoying the broadcast tonight. They get it in, Clayball. Clayball back to Griffin Collins. Liam O'Brien's going to take a 3. He hit it.
Yeah, he said, finally, my turn.
Yeah.
Knocks it down.
He has 7 on the night now. Sowers.
Yep.
Not there. Ooh. 32 ran into number 32 there, and the ball goes out of bounds, and we're going to give it to Delone.
Yep. A little contact there on the rebound.
3:12 left in the game.
Lancaster Catholic trying to
get their guys down the court.
Yep. Amp up the defensive pressure. Collins breaks it.
Collins breaks it. Hurries down. Goes the whole way to the basket. Lays it up and in.
Nobody stopping the ball.
End to end by Collins. That's his 4th point. Sowers with a 3, not there. And we're under 3 minutes here.
Tough place to pick up your dribble right there. You
Yeah.
don't want to do that.
We're going to bring Zeke Vandergrift back, and looks like Lancaster Catholic's going to send all their subs in here.
Yeah, they're saying basically
they're down 20 with 2:51 left. Let's see what Delone does. Delone with Vandergrift and Redding into the game, and Bill Smith. Clayball's still in there, and I have to pick up all new names now. Nick Talbert with the ball out front. A long 3, not there. Rebounded by
Collins.
Delone Collins got it. He'll bring it up the court with 2:39 left. Play ball has it into Vandergriff.
Kicks it back out.
Play ball drives over to Colin Redding. He drives, tries to get. Play ball has it. Back to Bill Smith, William Smith. Colin Redding has it. Ball goes off Lancaster Catholic out of bounds with 2:15 left. So Delone looks like they're gonna go, George, to 14-2.
We had a really good contest here for the first half, but Delone with that 2-3 zone really stifled Lancaster
Who
Catholic.
do you have number 10 here for Delone? I don't have him on my.
William Holtz.
William Holtz in
William
the game.
Holtz. William Holtz.
The Knoll, Smith. Why do I want to call him Knoll? I have no idea, Mike. Holtz has it.
Colin Redding's got it.
Redding drives to the basket, lays it up, and it won't go. Vandergriff cleans it up, but it won't go. Smith gets it back. Back into Holtz. He got it.
Yep.
Give him 2 for the night. Under 1:45 left here. And let's see who made that, number 20 or
Who was that?
30, 22. 22.
Henry Wentz.
Henry Wentz made that. Colin Redding out front.
These guys' hands on him. Got to call timeout. Delone's got a timeout.
Timeout for Delone. I thought they had a 5-second call. I didn't know. Second timeout for Delone. 1:26 left here in the game. Delone up 20, 65-45. Wrestling tomorrow night versus Fairfield. It's parents' night for wrestling. Friday night it's parents' night for boys basketball. Next week we'll have parents' night for girls basketball.
And maybe we were tied up there a little bit with the ball, and also I think we had Jansen Emlet 25 sitting over there trying to come in.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
All
I
right.
got him. Yeah.
So I think he's coming into the game now.
It's an Emlet with a minute 26 left.
Number 25.
No longer in doubt the outcome here. Lancaster Catholic put up a big struggle for about 2.5 quarters, but then just couldn't find the hole after that. Holtz has it. Gets it to William Smith.
Vandergriff looking for that ball down low. He's got to get a little bit better position.
Smith to the hole, lays it up, not there. Rebounded nicely by, who got the 25?
Jansen Emlet.
Jansen Emlet's going to go to the line for 2.
Yep. Worked his way in there, got good position, and got that offensive rebound.
Fouls on number 22, Henry Wentz. Jensen Emlet's first shot's up. He got it.
Nice stroke there.
He'll get one more.
He's in the scoring column.
Delone almost at their average of 68 points a game here. Second shot's up, and it rattles home. 67-45. Lancaster Catholic brings it across the timeline. That's Nick Talbert with the ball. Over to Albertini, back to Talbert. Talbert again has it out front. A long 3, not there. Up and top. Rebounded nicely by Colin Redding. Redding gets it across. Oh, nice inbounds pass there, but nothing happened there. The ball was blocked by number 44. That's Max Gockenauer made the block. 23 is going to take a 3 and gets it. Fred Albertini puts it in for Lancaster Catholic to make it 67-48. William Smith brings it across the timeline. And that's probably going to do it here. Into Vandergriff. He spins, lays it up. Not there. Rebounded by Lancaster Catholic. Whether they're going to have enough time to do anything with it or not. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's going to be it. 14-point quarter for them and a 22-point quarter for Delone. Final score, Delone Catholic 67, Lancaster Catholic 48. We'll run the quickly here. Brendan Clayball with 11. Liam O'Brien with 7. Griffin Collins with 4. 21 points for Braden Smith. 20 points for Luke Rebert, 2 points for Jason Emlett, and 2 points for Holtz, for a total of 67.
For Lancaster Catholic, Henninger with 10, Carroll with 5, Brody with 6, Lingenstein with 2, Wentz with 2, Albertini with 3. Leading scorer for Lancaster Catholic, Humphrey on his average with 15, and Sowers with 5 for a total of 48.
And so we'll be back with wrestling tomorrow night against Fairfield. Parents' night for the wrestling. Friday night, George and I will be back here to bring you the Delone Catholic Littlestown Parents' Night game Friday night. For DCBN, I'm Tony Weaver, George Nieder, for Mike Knoll, Danny and Bill Smith, and Luke, our intern. Good night, everybody.
Good night.